You know what we haven't said in a while, bro?
Yo, let me hear it.
We haven't introduced ourselves for the podcast.
Facts.
So what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the 35th Reason Podcast. My name is Alan, a.k.a. the Boogie Man.
Yo, what's going on? This is Mikey. You guys already know it. And if you don't, welcome to the 35th Reason Podcast.
And remember to give us a follow if you don't follow us and share it with a buddy. Anyways.
Yo, there we go.
Hey, bro.
What's
you know
up?
what I did this morning at 6 in the morning?
What's up?
That I've never done in my life.
Yo, let me hear it.
Ever. I ran outside.
Yeah.
That was number one. I've never ran outside. And then number two, I ran 2 miles in a row.
You actually went outside and ran?
Yeah, bro. I ran for 2 miles. And I did that crap in exactly 23 minutes.
Dang, dude. So you went a mile straight and a mile back? Or?
No, I went around the park by my job. I was at work, actually.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, because at work, I get a 4-hour downtime. I have nothing to do.
Yeah.
And there's a little lake, a park with a lake around it.
Yeah.
And to get to the park, it's a mile. So I ran a mile there. And then at the park, I ran a mile. And then I took a 1 mile break. I walked for a mile. So that was 20 minutes to walk a mile. It's crazy, the difference.
Yeah.
And then after I did a mile, I ran for a third mile.
Damn.
So I did exactly 4 miles in 55 minutes. And that's only because I walked.
Yeah.
But that third mile, I did also in 12 minutes.
Damn. Did you take a cold plunge in the lake?
I should have, because it was Wisconsin. And in Wisconsin, it's cold. It's hella cold.
It's still a little worse over there, or what? Can you tell the difference right away when you're in Wisconsin and then you get back to the city?
Like we got
weather-wise.
We got Derek from Texas commenting. What's up, Derek?
Yo, what's up, man?
The weather change, the weather difference, you said?
Yeah.
Actually, you can, bro. But since I'm right at the border, I'm literally at the border of Wisconsin.
Yeah, so
it's
it's
not a big difference. But there's days where it's raining in Wisconsin, and I drive like 30 minutes into Illinois.
Yeah.
It's sunny. But like temperature-wise, you can't tell.
Bro, talk about Texas, dude. Us going to Texas, freaking it's so weird because the weather over there is like, I don't know if you ever noticed, like you've been to other hot places and the heat it's even different, bro.
Hell yeah. You know the one spot where I was really surprised by the heat? Vegas.
What kind of heat? You got that dry heat?
Dry heat, bro. Freaking I went there. It was 120 degrees.
Damn. Deadly.
I went around my birthday.
Yeah.
And my girl was pregnant at the time. So I took advantage, and I'm like, hey, and I bought in Vegas. They saw a big old thing of alcohol slushies.
Yeah,
I got 2 of them because we bought a Groupon.
Yeah,
and it was 1 for each.
Yeah.
So I took advantage and I drank both of them.
So dehydrate on top of dehydrator, bro, with that liquor.
Derek said he gets 115 in Texas.
Oh yeah, he's deep in that
in the South.
Yeah, in the South, right? That's hotter.
Yeah, well, in Vegas, let me finish real quick. In Vegas, that 120, bro, I wasn't ready for it. And I was like, damn, I'm about to be sweating up the booty hole. Because, you know, Chicago, 90 degrees, bro, is crazy.
Yeah.
So when I saw the weather was going to be 120, I'm like, damn. But I was there. I was wearing jeans, bro. And I was fine.
Yeah.
Because it was dry. It was just the sun, and that's it. And even the sun wasn't even as powerful.
So you didn't get a swampy ass at all? You got that swamp ass?
Nah. No? Surprisingly, I didn't. Luckily, I didn't. But it was the heat that I was not expecting. Also in Florida, it was when I went one of my first times. It was like 100 degrees.
Oh yeah.
Every day that I was there, and I was like, damn. Same thing. I was in jeans. I'm like, man, I'm gonna be hot. And I hadn't looked at the weather, but you know, I need some decent clothes to be out. And it wasn't as hot as I thought.
That's why I think like people from Florida, they got that they're wearing those like those freaking thin layer pants, like when you see them walking around like Miami, Florida, and all those places. Everybody's always trying to look as fresh as they can.
Oh yeah,
because there's that type of heat is like that moisty heat, you know.
Yeah,
but the cool thing is that they got beaches everywhere. So
yeah, and not only that, if you live in Florida, you're used to it, and either you think of it as hot because you're used to it, like me, that I went from Chicago to there. I'm like, this is nothing.
Yeah.
But probably people that live there were like, oh snap, this is super hot. Like I had people when I was doing Lyft. I think I've said it before, but freaking when I was doing Lyft, I had somebody from Miami come in winter.
Yeah.
And it was one of those days where it was 50 degrees, which is for us in Chicago is like summer and winter. Yeah. And people outside were in shorts and t-shirts, bro, in the middle of winter.
Yeah.
And these people from Miami were in thick jackets, freezing their ass off. They got into the car and they were like shaking.
Yeah.
And freaking, and then I told them, don't worry, this is like summer to us right now.
Yeah, this is cookout weather over here, bro.
Pretty much. That's pretty much what I should have said. But yeah, freaking, if we're used to the heat here, the humidity here, if you go anywhere else, like I said, maybe Arizona, Vegas, Nevada. Well, that is Vegas.
Yeah.
But like Texas, I've never been to Texas in the summer. So, I don't
know.
Bro, you have. So
yeah,
know.
I lived in Dallas for like 3-4 months maybe, bro. And I'm telling you, just from walking to the bus stop and to the train, bro, I think I lost about 25 pounds, dude. I came back to Chicago and like, damn, boy. But like literally taking a 20-minute walk over there is like a full workout. But right now that you're bringing up like the whole Vegas thing, you know how they're trying to switch the Oakland team to Vegas?
They're not trying. Well, they are.
Eventually. Yeah. But how you think they're going to deal with that heat, though? Because...
well, my imagination is they're doing a dome.
Yeah.
They did for the Raiders, nah? I'm pretty
Is it a dome?
I'm pretty sure it is.
A dome.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure they're building a dome. I haven't looked. I haven't refreshed myself on the blueprint, or what do they call the fake image, whatever they want to call it, from how it's gonna look. But I'm 90% sure it makes sense to do a dome.
It's gotta be, dude. Because imagine these guys standing for 3 hours out there in the middle of that hot ass weather. Like,
the only other way I see it not being a dome is they only play night games because the sun will be, not directly over them. So
to some teams, that's an advantage, though, bro. Yeah. Because like for instance, when you got teams like Green Bay or Chicago. Like when it comes to playing against teams from like LA or like the Arizona Cardinals, they come here. Yeah. They're not used to the grip of the ball. They're it's different. Some teams use it for their advantage. Yeah. But when you talk about baseball, like you want the best show, the best spectacle that you can get. Yep. And that's why I feel like when it comes to baseball weather, when like right in the beginning, bro, when all those teams have to come here to Chicago, bro, these games are so fucking boring, dude.
Yeah, and some of the first 2 series here in a guaranteed rate, I don't know if you paid attention to the announcers. Some of the balls that the players were hitting, they were like, oh, if that were in the middle of summer, June, July, that would have been a home run.
Yeah, it's a home run, easy, bro.
It's because of how cold it was. And the air is different air quality, and we still had like, I don't want to say I think it was moisture from rain, because beginning of April it was raining. So that affects as they say in baseball terms, the trajectory of the ball and how fast it's going to go and how fast it's going to come down. So, it's like you said, there's teams that come here in the middle of technically spring, but it feels like winter.
I mean, did you see that clip with Ronald Acuna Jr. where somebody's recording? He was here in the south side of Chicago, and then he's like, "Oh man, it's too cold, man. I can play here." Like, and people's just laughing. Like,
was it this season?
Yeah. Like last week when the Braves were here in town. I'm like, bro, you got that Atlanta, Georgia heat.
Yeah.
You know, those boys are not used to this weather, bro.
Yeah, that's true. That's what I'm saying. Even if they come from like you said, Georgia or anywhere else that's not the same heat, like Miami Marlins, they come over here, they're like, oh, it's gonna be. They come from like let's say 100 degrees, then they come here to 90, and they're like, oh, it's gonna be fresher. Hell no, it's humid 90, and it's gonna be hot. They're gonna be sweating.
Usually those Sunday games in the summer here in Chicago, they're bad, bro, because that sun is like.
Yep, you gotta make sure you wear a sun hat, sunscreen.
Hell yeah.
And if they would have allowed it, I'm sure everybody would be taking umbrellas in there. But yeah, the heat here is no joke, and let's say the Midwest is no joke.
Bro, I wanted to ask you this because I know I did that solo episode and I touched a little bit on the subject with the whole Ohtani gambling crap thing, bro. Like I wanted to get your feedback on that because I got a few things that like I don't want to say they're controversial, but I feel like maybe, bro, they should allow some of these players to put a little bit of money into gambling if that's something they like doing, you know?
Well, I feel like I did hear you mention that. I feel like if they're gonna if they should allow it, maybe not in baseball because it's their game and they have an advantage on who's better and who's not, sorta. But I don't know were they technically gambling on baseball?
They were not. It wasn't proven that they were gambling on baseball. I know they were doing like college basketball and I think some football and other things. Yeah. But not in baseball. Okay. And obviously if they did, they weren't going to say it because they weren't sure at the time if Shohei was, you know, in it. They didn't know exactly what the whole thing behind it was, if he was involved or if it was just his translator. So if they had a suspicion that they were involved in baseball gambling, obviously they weren't going to come out and say it right off the bat.
Yeah, that's true. But back to your first question, I do feel like they should be allowed to gamble, especially like if it's not their sport. Like if you're gambling on baseball and you get caught, then you should get fined because you have an advantage in that damn sport. But like basketball or like football or soccer or technically any other sport, then you should be allowed to, as long as it's not the one you're in.
Yeah, and it has to be like public record of it.
Yeah, like
right?
Anything baseball, like if let's say Shohei Ohtani, anything baseball you can bet on. And no minor leagues, no college league, no little league, not even little league. So nothing baseball related. Whatever sport you're in, you can bet in any like class of that sport.
Right.
It's understandable. Like
I'm okay with it, dude. Honestly, I don't mind the fact that you know, some of these players are allowed to gamble. Yeah. I mean, but the way that they did it was too suspicious. I think that was the main problem with it. Like, oh, this dude's gonna come out and say, "Well, I got nothing to do with it." Yeah. But right now, from the clips that I've been seeing, like, bro, this guy literally stole 16.5 million from your account. And I don't care if you come out and say like, "Oh yeah, but these guys are super rich and they're not keeping track of all their accounting, whatever." Yeah. Bro, 16.5 million is not. It's a couple dollars.
It's not change.
You know what I'm saying, bro? You figure like, and I've heard other baseball players, like I listened to a lot of that Foul Territory with AJ Persinski. Yeah. And he's like, no friend of mine, no close brother, no nothing is ever allowed to even be close to my bank account.
Money. Yeah. I don't even know. He was just his translator. How did he even have access to his money? That's the crazy part. So maybe for him to even have access, maybe Shohei definitely had to give him access to it. You know, hey, here's some money, or because it was technically stolen money, right?
Yeah, it was.
So definitely not money given to him. So he definitely had to find a way to get in there. Because
they're saying like whatever contracts he was getting like from commercials or like I'm guessing Gatorade shit, whatever ads he was doing. he was redirecting the payments to his own personal account to where like so Shohei wasn't really seeing like all that money's coming in. I don't know. I figure like at some point you still gotta ask like you got all off season to be like, bro, let me see what's up with this payment.
Oh, you know what? Maybe the way he did it is maybe he, you know how, I don't know if you do it, but I do, and in your job or even in your bank account, you could set up for now your full paycheck to go to one account.
Yeah.
You could split it. So maybe that's what that dude did, you know? Maybe he put 1% to go into his account. If you think about it, Shohei Ohtani is getting what?
He's getting too much.
He's getting, let's say, I know he's not getting the full, 800 million in one transaction. He's gonna get it in at the end of his contract, right? He's only getting like 20,000, 20 million or something.
Yeah, he's not getting too much the first 10 years, right?
Yeah. I think he's only getting like a little portion of it. But let's say that little portion of it, the dude directed like, let's say 5% to his account.
Yeah.
And 5% of, let's say 20 million.
that's a whole lot.
10%, if I do quick math, 10% is 2 million.
2 million.
2 million. 5% would be 1 million.
Yeah.
So he put 5%. He got 1 million every year. I mean, he hasn't probably been like that. Who knows what amount he could have put, but I'm just giving a quick example.
Whatever he was getting paid, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm sure he was like, hey, bro, if you need some money, just go ahead and grab it from me.
Hey, go give me a bag of chips. Here's my card.
Yeah.
I mean, you never know. Hey, now that I mentioned it, maybe that's what happened.
Right?
Hey, go give me, you know what? He at his hotel, I'm like, hey, I'm craving some chips. Go get me some. Here's my card.
Go ahead.
And then he went to 7-Eleven, and then 7-Eleven next to the register, there's an ATM.
Yeah, let me get
the max amount. And he probably did the max amount every time.
Let me get 500,000.
Yeah. Freaking, we got our boy Tony in the comments over here. He's saying that Shohei Ohtani kept the money under the mattress.
Well, the thing that I know is those things are the whole Shohei thing was kind of old already because it happened like a month ago. But I was just like, to me, it was almost like unbelievable, bro. That like, I mean, I get it. The dude is like filthy rich, but you're not talking about pennies.
Yeah.
And from what I also hear is like, the Japanese culture, they gamble a lot. Like that's the thing that they like doing. And you know, if to them it's something like normal, then I'm sure the guy came here and he's like, oh shit, money, gambling.
I mean, there's freaking, you ever go to casinos, that's how you see
a lot of Asian people. Yeah, dude.
Like, I don't know what specific kind of Asian, but Asian people. And the crazy part, bro, is when I've gone to like 3 casinos, and trust me, when I go in there, I take $100 bill and don't even take my card in there. Yeah. I put in that $100 bill in a machine, hit the button like twice, and I'm like, all right, next machine. You see these chinitos at the casino, they're like,
just
tapping, and who knows how much they're betting, but some machines, the minimum you could bet is a penny. Yeah. So they're maybe playing the penny machines, but even the penny machines, they're like, oh, your minimum bet is 50 cents. So imagine 50 cents as much as they're tapping. And some of them play 2 machines at one time, bro.
Oh, yeah, I seen them.
So it's crazy. And who knows? Maybe that's what this dude did.
They got that little luck charm. You ever seen that little cat with the...
Yep. So you never know.
They got a little tiny fish bowl and a little goldfish, swimming around.
Look,
if that's your...
Look, I don't know if this is true, but Tony in the comments said, there's a bus that takes people from Chinatown to the Horseshoe Casino in Indiana.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
That's crazy. If that's true, I don't know if this guy's BSing, because that's what he's known for. But man, if that's true, I don't doubt it.
The Asian people definitely like their little gambling, so I'm not...
Hey, there's a casino that's about to open in Chicago. Now they're gonna get a new spot. It's actually already open.
Yeah, where
at? Somewhere downtown, near downtown. But they made a makeshift
Yeah.
casino until the actual casino opened.
Oh, okay.
Like they put machines into a building until the actual casino is done.
Mm-hmm.
Like they wanted to pregame the casino.
Yeah. Start getting people hooked on it.
Look, he says there's a sign on 18th and Canal.
18, boy.
Damn. Well, hey man, anything's possible for them. They probably build those machines, so they get probably free play over there.
I mean, I used to work for this company, bro, and for New Year and for Christmas,
Yeah.
their way to give back to some of their employees or to all their employees is they would throw a party at a casino, right?
Yeah.
And so they would give you $100 gift card, and then once you were there, because it was like a banquet, first open bar, dude. So this place was like other than shitty ass job, like that was the one cool thing they did for all their employees, like that end of the year party. And I got to go, I think maybe twice, if I'm not mistaken, or I went once, but I was there for 2 years, whatever.
Yeah.
And so when you get there, they would give you another little bag with chips in it that added up to like $75, whatever. You could even just cash it and keep the 75, bro. And freaking, I met this dude, this older gentleman and his wife were playing in one of those little tapping machines.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure, like, if you're not good at cards or that little roulette thing, you just go straight to the machines. And then, like, this dude literally, bro, had a whole routine before playing, and he had to add a little virgencita on the top of the machine, bro, because they were Latino.
Like, he had his little ritual.
Yeah, he had his little ritual. Put the little virgencita on top, boom.
Damn.
And the lady was explaining to us that every time he played, she had to stand on his left side.
Hey,
because that was like that was his good luck charm. Yeah. So and she was like, oh, he's won like even 10,000 in one night.
That's crazy.
And she's like, but also he's lost 15 grand in like a couple of days.
Well, that's the thing about gambling, bro. That's why I'm like, I've never even thought about it, but people that are into it, bro, they gamble. They're like, oh, well, I just lost 10K. But if I come back tomorrow and bet another 10K, I might win double my money.
Yeah, or triple.
Yeah, so that's the crazy part about it, thinking about people that gamble, because that's the way they think.
Just imagine the rush that you get, bro. Imagine the sensation
I mean, not even that, bro. Some people just do it because they're addicted to it. They don't even get the full rush anymore. It's like, the people that are used to like smoking, they smoke the same thing for years and years, and eventually they're like, damn, this don't do crap. I need something stronger.
Yeah.
So you go to a casino and do the same thing. Let's say you start betting 100 each time you go, and 100, and you're like, damn, I'm not excited about betting 100. Let me bet $1,000.
Yeah.
And then boom, you get that rush, and then that's how it starts. You do $1,000 again, and $1,000, and then eventually, like, $1,000's not doing it. That's probably what happens, bro. It's crazy to think about.
I mean, the dude, Shohei Ohtani already, I guess they cleared his name. And, of course, he's the golden boy of MLB, right? He's the best.
He can't get in trouble.
He can't get in trouble, bro. That dude is, like, the perfect example to every kid. As a player that's coming from another country, like the dude is 100% clean, right?
Yeah.
And he also played with the Angels, which made him look more like a saint too.
Literally the Angels.
I'm serious, bro. So I was like, obviously, they're MLB and whoever is investigating the issue is gonna try their hardest to keep his name clean.
Yeah.
And right now that they clear his name, it's like, I think about other players in the past, like freaking, like the 1916 or 1917 Black Sox, the whole scandal, like, bro, these dudes got banned for life, bro. And we go back to what you're saying, like, okay, don't gamble on the sport that you're playing.
Yeah.
These dudes gamble on them losing. So I get it. I get the punishment, right?
Yeah.
But imagine if Shohei Ohtani was to be guilty, like, would they have the balls to ban somebody like that for life?
The crazy part is they have to. They can't give him special treatment, but I'm sure And seeing the player that he is, the records he's broken. I heard he actually broke another record already.
Did he?
Yeah, I forgot which one, but I heard he already broke one already this season. So it's crazy to think about. But you saying that he might get banned for life from the sport reminds me of The Longest Yard.
Yeah.
When what's his name? Adam Sandler gets throws the game.
Yeah.
And then because of money, that's what Shohei Ohtani might be doing soon.
Nah, Shohei Ohtani's gonna play till he's like 40, bro. They're gonna squeeze every. They're gonna squeeze each and every year that this man is able to stay on that field, because I'm sure at some point he's gonna not be able to pitch anymore.
Yeah.
So he's gonna be DHing a lot, just how Ken Griffey did it for many years, where he wasn't, playing too much on the field anymore. He would go out there a couple games here and there, but just that dude putting on any team's uniform with that last name in the back was like, damn, dude. We had Ken Griffey Jr. in the south side of Chicago for half a season. Like, you still see those shirts out there.
Look. Chango said if he does get caught, that would void his contract with the LA Dodgers. And what he said, they're gonna pay him until he's
50, bro.
That's crazy. Tony said Ohtani's people are gonna send Godzilla to LA. If you don't get that reference, it's because Godzilla's Japanese, so Godzilla's from Japan, so that's actually funny.
Yeah, it is very funny.
But I don't know, man. I don't know. Obviously, there's not too much information being put out there other than the money that got gambled away, and obviously the dude. They haven't even have they arrested the guy?
I don't know if they arrested him, but they basically people already pointed at this dude as being guilty. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And the investigation points at him being guilty. So, hey, dude, you stole $16.5 million from your homie. Like, how much jail time is this dude gonna get, bro? Because it's not even like a violent crime, too. Like, is Shohei Ohtani gonna go full force against the guy that used to be his homie for all these years and his best buddy, and he was there with him? Like,
I don't think so.
How much charges is he gonna put on him, or is he gonna be like, hey, you know what, bro? You gotta pay for your crime, but I'm gonna talk to the lawyers and I'm gonna let them know, like, take it easy. I knew some of that was payment. That I was supposed to give you, and you gambled that shit away. But whatever you stole, bro, like, or even try to find a way to pay it back. Because they were tight though, bro. They were homies, dude.
That's what I'm about to ask you. What do you, if you found out, let's say we're not as obviously rich as like Ohtani, so let's bring the number down by a lot. Let's say in your bank account you have, let's say 50,000, right?
Yeah.
50,000 in your savings, and you don't look at it because you have one of those accounts where you can't see it because you can't touch it, right?
Yeah, like savings account.
But let's say once every 2-3 years you look at it and just to check where you're at.
Yeah.
And then one day let's say you checked 3 years ago, so you go check this year.
Yeah.
And you find out that, let's say, your brother took out let's say 10,000.
Yeah.
And what would you do?
Damn, that's a tough situation, bro.
Like, because it doesn't sound like a lot compared to obviously 16 million, but to you that's a fifth of your savings.
Yeah, dude. That's almost a year of mortgage if you think about it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Like almost a thousand a month. Yeah,
it's your livelihood, right? So, it depends on the situation where.
Look, Chango said that they have him in federal custody.
So he locked up.
Yeah, but anyways, what you say?
I was gonna say, like, depends on the situation or the relationship that you have with your brother. Because if you guys were like tight, in a way, it's like, damn, dude, you did me dirty as hell, bro.
Yeah.
Because we were tight. Like, maybe if you would have asked me for it, I don't know if I would have landed you the whole 10.
Yeah.
You know, the whole 10 racks.
Yep.
But give me some insurance, homie. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let me hold that Camaro for a little bit or something.
Yeah.
But if you find out 3 years that the whole time your own brother's been like just scamming you.
The worst part is you find out, so you confront him, right?
Yeah.
And then you're like, hey, man, I seen you've been taking money out of my account. Let me get my money back. And he tells you, I'm not even close to being able to pay you back.
Yeah, because if in order for him to steal it, that means financially he's doing bad.
He needs it, right? So it's crazy. It's crazy to look at it in that perspective. You know, when it gets done to you, you can't even imagine what you're gonna do. Luckily for him, because of the amount, he doesn't even have to do it himself.
Yeah.
Because the law does it. So it's like, you know, if he had to do something about it, I don't know what he could have done. But the fact that, you know, hey, it's a big amount of money that more than likely because of his job, I'm pretty sure he's getting paid nowhere near Shohei Ohtani. Matter of fact, let's look up the salary of an interpreter, because I don't know what he would be getting paid as an interpreter. Let's see.
I mean, what I do have to say though is that Ipe or Ope, whatever his homie's name is, or his interpreter, he's lucky that Shohei Ohtani is a public figure and that they're gonna hit him with the law, you know.
Yeah.
But if he was messing with like with mobsters, bro, that Chicago outfit or anything like that, let's say that Ipe would no longer be with us.
Oh, look. I looked it up real quick. At least power of the laptop. So, damn, I should become an interpreter. An interpreter, I guess they have to pay them themselves. So it's not like the Dodgers are paying him, because technically Shohei Ohtani needs it. So it says here that he has to pay him $75,000 a year to interpret for him.
That's not a lot though, dude. That's cheap.
I mean, for an interpreter though, what are you doing? No work. Just translating for the guy.
Yeah, but these guys are millionaires though.
I mean, yeah, not a lot for him, but for us?
No, for me it's a lot.
Like, think about it. You're a freaking Mexican and you speak Spanish and English, and you go, let's say, Luis Robert, for example. Let's say you go translate for him, and you're getting paid $75,000
up front.
Not up front, but you know, you get a cut each month or each week from that $75,000.
Well, I mean, honestly though, if you divide it, that's like $2,000 a week, though, right? Something like that. About
yeah. Look, Abraham is in the chat. He said he was looking for you at yesterday's game, or what? The soccer probably.
Maybe.
Oh
yeah, no, I wasn't there, homie. I skipped yesterday because yesterday I had some family things, and mi suegra made some fire ass menudo too, bro. I hadn't had menudo. When's the last time you had some homemade menudo, bro? Fuck Shohei and Ipe.
Homemade.
Let's get to a real business.
What you call him?
Ipe. That's his homie.
That's the interpreter?
Yeah, Ipe.
Oh, I never knew his name.
Yeah,
I thought you messed up Shohei's Ohtani's name.
Shohei and Ipe, man. Fuck them dudes. No, I ain't getting no money from there.
180. Let's change the subject.
Yeah.
All right. Last time I had a homemade menudo, bro, I honestly don't even remember.
Yeah, that's bad, bro.
I'm sure the last time I had it homemade, besides, you know, your suegra, is probably the last time I had it. Like if somebody from your mom,
our family,
our family made it.
Usually the one that makes it mostly is your mom.
Yeah,
used
but
to.
She hasn't made it in a while. If I'm gonna think about it, maybe my grandma was probably even still alive.
Dang,
the last time they
true.
homemade it.
That's true, bro.
Because I don't remember them making it for any specific reason. It had to be something big. Like, I don't remember. Since I've been living in this house, they haven't made it.
Dang,
And I've been living here now going on 6 years.
That's a while, dude.
7 years.
But you had menudo during those 6 years?
I gave menudo at least, not once a month, but like every time I can, like probably let's say at least once every 2 months.
What's your go-to spot for menudo, bro?
Usually when I get it, when it's not at a restaurant, it's when I get carnitas.
Yeah.
And that's the famous La Hacienda store on 55th in California.
50,
Right down from you.
Okay. They got the fire menudo or what?
I mean, the carnitas are really good there.
Yeah.
So I have like 20 carnitas places by here.
Yeah.
And I go all the way over there.
They just fire.
Fire, and then they have the homemade tortillas. They make them there.
Oh, yeah.
So that's why
fire,
my
dude.
girl likes the tortillas, so she makes me go over there.
Yeah, that's an extra plus. That's
Yeah.
a plus.
Yeah, so then over there they sell the menudo by, the little thing this size, and then, the gallon. And I usually get the one this size just for me.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
even need a plate. I just, the spoon right on the
Yeah.
container. And, but I usually get it from there. But a restaurant, before, like, it's not even like a crazy restaurant where I used to go is La Chiquita.
La Chiquita?
Yeah. It's the grocery store?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The one in Little Village?
The one on Pulaski 26, that was the one that I used to go to the most. I also went to the one in Berwyn, the Cicero, on
Yeah.
Cicero and Cermak. And then there's which one? Oh, the one on Central Park and 26.
Oh,
I've been
yeah, I know which
I've
one.
been to all
Yeah.
of those. But the most recent menudo I've had, it's been a while.
Bro, you remember that little joint right there on 49th and like, what was that? Hermitage or Honorary?
On
Or
my block?
yeah, bro, that little fire ass
Yeah.
joint. They had that homemade menudo,
That
bro.
little hidden ass carniceria on the back.
Dude, didn't even look like a little food joint.
Yeah, they sold tacos, carnitas, and menudo.
Mhm,
Yep,
mhm. They
that was
had
the
those
spot.
badass chicharrones, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the spot. Wasn't it called? No, it wasn't. Yeah, Granados, no?
Yeah, I think it was Granados, bro.
Look, man, let's use let's use the iPad here to our advantage.
To open,
Let's look
to find the little local joints. They
Let's
might
see.
not even be on there, to be honest.
Yeah, let's see. Where am I at? Oh, crap.
Because you gotta have your own specific spot where you
Yeah.
like getting your carnitas, bro,
Yeah.
and your menudo.
Hell yeah.
Because that's Mexican tradition. If you're off Sunday
Yep.
before you watch the
It's
the
a must.
football, yeah, you gotta have some of that. Some chicharrones, bro. They still got that
Oh,
little layer.
found it. La Canica.
La canica.
That's I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at this.
But what was Granados is that liquor store, bro.
Yeah. Look at that.
Yeah, still standing, dude.
That's recent. Let's see if we could show. I could show it on the camera.
Yeah, hit him up for that
Look at
menudo.
that.
Though. That little menudo's fire, dude.
La Canica on 49th, 48th, and Walcott.
Mm-hmm.
You can't miss
dude.
it.
Fire.
Back of the yards, man. So be careful. Gotta give up the advisory, but man, La Canica, fire. I don't remember that being called that, but then again, that I haven't gone over there in 7 years, so who knows? But
Yeah, but that was a hit. That was a hit. That was a must go to on the weekends, bro.
yeah. So if you, what about you? What about now? What's your spot?
My spot? I haven't had menudo. That's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Like, I
At
haven't had
all?
menudo at all, bro,
So
for a
Your
while.
suegra making it was
Yeah,
the first time.
And it's because, for some reason, bro, my oldest daughter, she loves menudo, bro. And she likes that Juarez type of menudo with the
Yeah.
grano and the carnita.
Yeah.
Because you know how other spots or other places in Mexico, bro, it's like menudo, but it's only the panza.
Yeah.
They're not, and when you put
The
the
grano?
grano, bro, it's
Yeah.
like, nah, they they don't mess with it like that,
Yeah.
bro. But for
Hey.
us, we grew up.
Hey man,
eating it like
it's
that.
funny that you mentioned that because I remember now that the first time I ever had it in a restaurant, I was like, I even complained to them, bro. I complained to them. I'm like, yo, where's what's it called, maíz?
El maíz.
I'm like, le faltó el maíz.
Yeah, yeah.
And they're like we don't put that here.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, and then my second time at another restaurant, I ordered the menudo, and freaking they didn't freaking serve it with the granos, and I was like, oh, we added
They got
that, and I'm like, that makes sense.
They got the southern menudo, bro.
Yeah, so
That's
I
how
was
they
like,
make it.
that's freaking crazy. I'm like, but yeah,
And
So
you
it's
know
crazy
what?
to think about.
Another thing is like a lot of places from the south or el sur de Mexico, bro.
Yeah.
They eat a menudo with tortilla too.
Yeah.
And we're used to eating it with pan
With
blanco.
pan
So when
blanco.
people see you eat menudo with pan blanco, it's like, this is
Yeah.
nasty, you know?
Yeah, and so that's why I'm saying that what we're used to, a lot of people do it differently, and that's funny to think about because one thing with my girl, bro, one thing that I always argue with her about is some words that she be saying in Spanish,
Yeah.
and I'm like, and I'm like, stop saying your made up words, because she be saying some words that I'm pretty sure no one I know has heard in Spanish.
Like what? Give me a...
Like when they say, like for example, oh, te voy a prestar el vaso. You know how she says it?
How?
Te voy a emprestar.
Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, te voy a emprestar.
Yeah, and I'm like, stop saying it. Literally every time I hear her say it, I'm like, stop saying it like that. Like I don't think it's actually even how it is. Another,
Nah, I don't think so, bro.
let's see, another look up on
Te voy
the
a
iPad.
emprestar. Yeah, because to us, like, well, to me, bro, when I hear people talking like that, that means they're from like a ranchito.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with it, bro. Like, there's ways that they use words different.
Yeah.
Pero, like, from where we're from.
Yeah, look. Literally,
Pedir
it translates to prestado. Pedir prestado.
Mm-hmm. No emprestado.
No emprestado. So I'm like, I don't know who where your family learned their Spanish, but hey, they're from Palmar Chico in Mexico. So
What state is that?
she always says it's the Estado de Mexico. So I don't know. I honestly don't know.
I would always give my girl shit about her saying voy a tatemar.
What's that?
Tatemar los chiles.
I never even heard that one.
When they put it los chiles, bro, los chiles poblanos right on top of the fire, and they burn them and then they skin them.
So it's like the action. I've never heard that one.
And I was like, bro, that's not. She's like, no, I've always used that. I'm like,
what the heck? I never heard that one.
Yeah, voy a tatemar. But I've heard other people using it, bro.
Yeah.
And it's not like, oh, we've been here for that long that we don't remember it. Because, I mean, our moms always speak Spanish.
Yeah.
Pero there's words that is like, nah.
Yeah. But I don't know. There's a few other words that she says that I can't think of on the spot, per usual. But there's a few other words that she does say randomly that I'm always correcting her on. And, but yeah, it's crazy to think about stuff like that. So, I don't know.
Oh, bro, right now that you're saying, things from other places, what's your opinion on that dude singing the cumbias bélicas, bro? You seen the little dude?
Nah.
No? They got cumbias bélicas now, bro.
Nah.
It's literally a cumbia, but they're talking about, el narco y todo eso. Bro. Hell yeah, dude, it's wild though, bro. Because I'm not even gonna lie, bro. It's catchy as hell, dude.
I never.
Let me see. Let me find a little sample for everybody. So they're like, people's on it though, bro. People's actually liking it. Because I feel like los corridos tumbados.
Yeah.
Do you feel like corridos tumbados are kind of falling already? Like Peso
I think
Pluma
so.
y Natanael, bro.
Yeah. I actually just heard one DJ that I listened to mixed corridos into electro corridos, bro.
Yeah. Now they're mixing it up.
Yeah, bro. I was listening to that mix. I'm like, yo, I could get into this. Have you heard electro corridos?
No, but I've seen some clips of it. Like,
yeah, I was listening. Let me look it up again. I'm telling you, this iPad actually came in handy here. Did you look up this? Did you hear the song that I sent you this morning? Lower it.
There's the young cumbias bélicas, bro, and they happen to be hitting right now. I asked my boys at work, like, yo, what's up, man? That dude is funny. And then my boy Manny literally pulled out this phone on Spotify. He was just jamming to it, bro. I'm like, damn, let me find out, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy. I never heard that before.
It's because you be looking at other shit on TikTok, bro.
I be listening to good stuff. That's why. Let's see. I'm going to fast forward this video if I can. And it's not letting me. Let's see. Yeah,
and what's that called?
Over here.
Corridos Tumbados Mix?
Electro Corridos Tumbados. Let's see.
Oh yeah, it sounds dope though. It's because they're good singers though. They sing good.
Let me see. See, like that, I'm like, dang, I could listen to corridos like that.
I'll mess with that, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not even mad at it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It sounds, it's different, and it's still freaking with something that you could jam to, kinda.
I think the main idea of all of this new type of music coming out, bro, is you just gotta be original, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like when the corridos tumbados came up, I remember people was like, nah, dude, that shit, like, it's fake. It's never gonna pop. It's not good. And then out of nowhere, you start seeing all these new bandas that are dressing like designer clothes.
Yeah.
They're looking like little gangsters. But you also, like, it related to the young generation. But also it kind of made people not be a little bit ashamed of listening to Mexican music, bro. Because let's be honest, bro. If you, like, let's say 10 years ago, right? If you happen to be riding by a neighborhood, bro, and you listening to like some banda macho or something like that, bro, you straight up paisa, dude.
Yeah.
You know?
And before, back in the day, you used to be riding around in your car, windows down, blasting the old corridos, and everybody would look at you like, what the hell?
Now, like Chalino, bro. You ever get into Chalino?
Chalino, hell yeah. And everybody else, like, remember those dudes? I was just remembering them a while ago. Remember those dudes who would beef it out through music? And they would just throw, like, they would play.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot the name of those. There was like two major groups that they would just diss each other in corrido music.
Los Pesados y...
Yeah, I don't remember. I mean, I can't even say yeah to that because I don't remember the name.
There was some that they would curse a lot too,
Yeah,
right?
they just like straight up not even hide it. Like, you know, the songs nowadays, they diss each other without even saying each other's name or anything like that. But, you know, just give out hints. But these guys just went straight for the throat and said their name and everything.
Yeah. You remember the one that said, "Enséñame los huevos." Was that?
Yeah.
Was that one of them?
Oh, yeah.
Enséñame los huevos.
And then you hear the zipper. Zzz. Esos no, cabrón. Los otros. And then the song will start playing. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. This music ain't nothing compared to the music from before, man. And that, you know what the crappy part is? Now you have to, like, specifically look up, like, corridos from that time. You can't even just type in corridos anymore because then Natanael Cano comes up or Peso Pluma.
Or this new dude, Xavi, the youngest one.
Yeah. So
he sings good though. Like they sing good. I'm criticizing their music because I've been to a couple of concerts with my girl, and I took both my daughters to go see Peso Pluma, dude. When Peso Pluma hit, like, I'm talking like maybe 2 years ago or a year ago, when he was like, everybody was listening to it. That's all you heard in las tiendas, everywhere, dude.
Yeah.
Peso Pluma was the biggest hit. And when he came, dude, I saw it on Ticketmaster. Somehow I got word of it, and the tickets were $39, bro. Damn. And I was like, I told my girl right away, I'm like, bro, if you want to take the kids to this concert, this is the time to get the tickets, because in 2 months from now, 3 months from now, those tickets are gonna be $70, dude. She's like, nah, just get 3 of them. I don't think we're taking the little one. Bro, later on when they were like, no, yeah, all of us want to go, she had to literally purchase a ticket for under $70, bro. When in the beginning they were only $30, right?
Yeah.
And crazy. The only thing that I wasn't too cool with, like, you know, when we were at the concert, is you had dudes that weren't respecting other people's space. Like, they were just cheating and like, it's cool, bro. You know,
wasn't it at the Casino Amphitheater?
Yeah, the Casino
Bro,
Amphitheater. Every
time we go to that place, they take advantage that it's open.
Yeah, they reef, dude. But if you see, like, you got shorties around you, like, you know, just move to the side a little bit. I don't mind the smoking, dude. But
people doing drugs don't care.
Yeah, that's true.
You know.
Yeah. Facts.
Last time, what concert was it?
What was the last concert you went to for real, dude?
The last concert that I went to last year was sadly Bad Bunny. Yeah, Bad Bunny last year.
Yeah, with your girl.
Yeah, with my girl. And then before that, all the ones that we went to,
Yeah.
you know, Iron Maiden, Slipknot. Oh, Slipknot was dope.
Yeah, yeah.
Freaking Rammstein. But the last one we went to was Slipknot, not?
Yeah, all together, yeah.
Yeah, and remember there, dudes were just sparking up
Yeah.
everywhere. And so that's what I'm saying. Every time we go to the casino amphitheater,
It's popping,
it's
bro.
open air, so they don't even care.
Mm-hmm.
And the security don't say shit because it's open air. The one spot, the Bad Bunny concert, bro. Last time when I went, there people had in there. I think somebody around my section, they were smoking.
Yeah.
And obviously it's in the United Center. And you could smell that crap all over the place. I'm like,
Yeah.
damn, people are fucking crazy. They
They don't give a
That's
shit.
what I'm saying. They don't care. And Bad Bunny, you know, it's Bad Bunny, so all kids were into him, and there were kids there.
Are you cool with people sparking up at like White Sox games, bro?
I mean, right now,
Has it ever happened when you've been there?
all the way up top, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and all the way up top, I mean, usually the people that I have seen it, they actually are considerate, and they go to the last seat, the last row,
Yeah.
and they do it there.
Where that wind hits.
Yeah. And other than that, like 100 level, I've never seen it at 100 level, just 500, which, as everybody likes to say, that's where all the bangers like to sit.
Yeah, that's where all the crazy shit
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah, so other than that, I've never seen it, but I mean, if stuff like that happens, like they smoke and they go all the way up top, I don't care.
I'm telling you, because the second game that I went to, when they gave out the hoodie, it was this dude and two girls, bro, full on blunt, just smoking. I'm like,
Yeah.
aren't the security's gonna say something? And the thing is, like, most of the securities at the Sox park, I don't know if that's for every other ballpark out there. Like they give chances to like the young guys to get a job and stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm sure, like, I know you've said this many times. I don't get paid to do all that.
Yeah.
I don't get paid to put my life in danger, knowing that there's drinks involved and who knows what else is involved. And you're gonna go out and stand up to a dude and be like, hey, yo, you gotta shut that out. Like, you know, you don't know how they're gonna react. So I feel like in a way it's like people or security kids, they're just like, hey man, whatever, you know, I'm not but
you never know.
I don't know. I was kind of bothered by it because I'm like, bro, like, it's just out of hand.
I mean, at a baseball game, it's not cool because there is a lot of kids there. So I mean, you know, you should be for real respectful. But like at a concert, a lot of the time there's no kids.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes there is, but
especially a metal concert.
Yeah,
right?
a lot of times there isn't. Yeah. So it's freaking crazy. So who knows? Who knows what could happen? You know. But for sure, at a Sox game, I wouldn't want that. And like I said, as long as it's 500 level and you go all the way to the last spot, I ain't worried about it.
Are they restricting our life?
Yeah,
for some reason.
Probably because we're talking about drugs.
Yeah.
Your life, I can't read that.
Can't fully see, but
it says age restricted.
Yeah, but we've been respectful the whole time.
Yeah, we're about to finish anyways. Yeah. It's all good.
Let's see. We got about 7 minutes left, bro. Give me all your
of my anger?
Yeah. You got 3.5 minutes to get it all out. Give me the good positive things that you've seen, and then the rest you can just rant.
Well, first of all, let me say this. I got free tickets to Sunday's game from work.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How many you got?
I got 2 tickets. So me, my girl, and I bought an extra ticket for my daughter.
I bet.
So we all three of us are going for $25.
So, that's dope, dude.
Yeah, technically, because I paid for 1 ticket.
You taking Uber or?
They gave us parking too.
Oh, dude, you're set.
They gave me 2 tickets with food and probably the family Sunday ticket.
Yeah,
which has the food, a snack, and a drink. Nice. And then they gave me the parking on top of that.
Isn't it $10 on Sunday, the parking, or no?
No, it's $10 less.
Oh, $10 less.
So I looked it up for like a regular day, it's $37.
Yeah.
And now Sunday is $27.
That's dope, dude. That's good.
So I got it for free.
Shit.
Yeah, so I'm going on Sunday. So I hopefully they play. I don't see why they wouldn't. Eli de la Cruz.
Yeah, you get a chance to see Eli de la Cruz,
Cause
bro.
that motherfucker,
Beast, right?
bro. You seen that play where he went the inside home run?
Inside home run, dude.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Boy got speed for days, dude.
He's taking advantage of it while he has it, bro. But let me go on this rant real quick. Let me start off with the bad, so I could put some ice on it afterwards.
Yo.
So obviously, as of now, before today's game against the Reds, we are what, 2-9?
2-10.
2-10?
Mm-hmm.
Dang, I thought we were 2-9.
I think 2-10.
I'm pretty sure we're 2-9.
Let me see.
Look it up real quick.
All right, continue.
But yeah, so that's the one thing that I'm gonna talk crap about because 2-9 means we've only won 2 games in 2 weeks, and let's just say the second game they won was nice because they put up a fight and they actually made that win, that game worthy of watching, and I was happy to see that win. And I texted you right away, and I'm like, we should definitely see them play like this more often.
Yeah.
And I was like, and that first win, I wasn't too happy about. I was like, it's a win
Against the Braves?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, it's the first win. That's the only exciting thing about it because they didn't win like crazy. I mean, they didn't win like crazy the second game either, but they scored more runs.
Yep.
They won what, 3-2 the first game.
3-2, yeah.
So nothing crazy there, and but yeah, I mean, first of all, this team obviously didn't come in. We didn't come in with high expectations.
Yeah.
But we came in expecting more.
Yeah.
So that's the least I'm gonna say. We didn't come in with high expectations. As major Sox fans, we knew what this team is capable of with these players. So we knew nothing crazy was gonna happen. But we didn't think something this bad was gonna happen.
Yeah.
So did you look up the
2-10? Yeah.
2-10?
Yeah.
Okay, so 2-10. So 2-10 makes us the worst team in the league. I think the only team next to us right now is the Marlins. And
the A's too, right?
The A's are 4-6.
Oh shit,
bro. I was like, man, but yeah, I was like, these guys are playing decent enough to win more games. So I'm gonna transition to the good now because there was I could go in more into the bad, but like you said, you told me take it easy. It's only been a few games, so I'm not gonna go in too deep.
Well, before you get to the positive, give me your thoughts on all 3 injuries that we had.
Oh, I forgot about that. I was trying to block that. Well, first injury of the season was Eloy, which was, I think, the first one expected to get injured.
Yep.
And the way he got injured, actually, all 3 guys got injured the same, running to a base. Eloy, I was like, man, he's just a DH. No big. You expected. He's just a DH, and not a big deal. He's just gonna get replaced by another DH, so whatever. But then, second player to get injured was Moncada, and he got injured, and then he came back. So I'm like, cool, he all right, because he got injured like very small the first time, and he came back, and I'm like, all right, because Moncada was the one player that we talked about that was like, all right, he's not gonna do good, but we got him, But I actually texted Mike, and I'm like, he's actually playing good.
He was playing good.
He was getting good hits. He was getting on base. He actually took some walks. I think he was.
Yeah.
I don't know the actual statistic, but I think he was actually leading in walks for the Sox up to his injury. And then he got injured, like for sure.
Not bad. That was
bad. So I was like, damn, we lost a player that actually was playing decent. Man, I'm like, all right, whatever. And then, a third baseman, I was like, well, we kind of need a fresh third baseman. So, I mean, if this is what takes for us to get a new one, so be it. And then, after that, what was it? Like 2 games later, our boy Robert, the superstar.
Against the Royals,
got injured running to second base.
Yeah. He made it to first and in between first and second,
Yeah, so freaking Same thing, running, and I think they all got injured almost in the same way, man.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, out of everybody, obviously Roberts hurt the most because he had the best season last year out of every Sox player. So I'm like, damn. And then what made it hurt even more, bro, that a couple games after he got injured, you seen that ball they hit to center field that outfielder couldn't catch, bro?
He bobbled it. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, the first thing that came out of my mouth was Robert could have caught that.
Hell yeah.
I was like mad because after he did that, like 2 runs came in. I remember that.
Yeah.
And after that, we got like 4 more runs scored on us that inning.
Yeah.
But man, I don't know, man. I don't know what to say, but the only other thing I'm gonna say real quick is the 3 people that got injured were the 3 people expected to get injured from my end.
But also expected to be the players that were a little more expected from, you can say, like that they were supposed to bring the
A game.
Yeah, like they were supposed to change the team, you know.
Yeah. That's true. All right, your turn.
So wait, what about your positives? Give me.
Oh. Well, the positives is, like I said real quick, but they haven't been playing bad. So the games that I've seen, because I haven't seen too many, again, because of my job, but the games that I've seen, they play good, bro. Like the hits that they get on base, they've gotten bases loaded. They've done a few things where I'm like, how are we losing these games? You know, we're playing good. They're getting hits, they're getting walks, and man, we just can't win a game. And, you know, the thing I told Mike is the only thing I could think of is we just have bad luck.
We're cursed.
We legit are cursed because we've been playing good. The starting pitchers have been on it, especially our boy. What's his name?
Gavin?
Not pitcher.
Oh, Garrett
Crochet. Yeah, I forgot his name because he's new. He's new this year to the beginning, the starters. But man, for him to be throwing games like that, and he's only won one, right? The first one we won, he was pitching.
Oh, well, he won that one against the Braves. The one that
he was pitching. So so far he only has 1 win under his belt. But man, the first game he pitched was just the home opener. Man, that dude brought the heat.
Hell yeah.
And he's played 2 more times after that, and he brought it, bro. So and then our boy Michael Kopech being a reliever, I think being a reliever is his spot. And the other day, the second game we won, they brought him in to close. And I think I like him even better as a closer.
Shut him down, bro.
I think that little added pressure at the end actually works for him than the added pressure in the middle of the game.
Yeah, or in the starting of the game.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna measure him starting. that was a problem from last year.
All right, so I'm gonna give my point of view on the negative shit that has been going on, and I'm gonna describe the injuries in a simple way. Where like Eloy getting injured, sadly expected. Luis Robert getting injured, very unfortunate, and man, very unfortunate, to be honest, dude. That's what I'm saying. Like
that's what I'm saying. Lots of work.
And then the Moncada injury, I think that is sad because he was a very highly thought of prospect, and when they traded Chris Sale to the Red Sox from Boston, we were supposed to get more from Moncada than they were getting from Chris Sale. And in that trade, we got Michael Kopech and Yoan Moncada, and unfortunately, the whole Moncada experience, it just never really added up to the hype that
it started good.
It started
in 2019.
2019 was,
but
like,
after that, it went downhill.
I mean, it's been on and off. Like he gets good for half a season, he's bad the other half. He's injured, his back, this and that. And unfortunately for him, this being his last contract year with the Sox, that means that since he's gonna be injured for most of the season, then his next year, I highly doubt it. He's going to get a good contract from any team that chooses to pick him up.
Yep.
He might get a Tim Anderson deal,
Yep.
$5 million 1 year, and see how he does.
Yep.
And sadly, he might be injured for all that half a year.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's sad to see the Moncada experience end like this, because like Alan mentioned, he was actually trying really hard, and he was actually doing good things on the field, bro. We know the defense is legit, the offense is on and off, but to see him make those 2 errors, I think, in that day where he got injured was like, oh dude, that's not the Moncada we know.
Yeah.
And then the injury comes. That's in my point of view, that's very sad for all White Sox fan and for him, because this is a young dude that could have definitely been an MVP somewhere. And then with that, the losses, bro, like I said, I feel like sometimes we just damn curse.
I think so.
Because there's been games where, like, that's it, dude. We got this game in the bag, and then something stupid happens, like the dude Fletcher bobbled that ball in center field where it was supposed to be an easy catch. The
home run.
The home run. I mean, bro, like I said, those 2 errors from Moncada, they came to be runs, I believe, too.
Yep.
And then, like, there's been a couple games, like especially with the Cleveland Guardians, where the boys are hitting the screws out of the ball.
Yep.
And it's just not a home run.
Yep.
And it's like, dang, dude.
Hey, man. There's something about those Guardians, man, that pissed me off.
Bro, the Naylor brothers.
Oh, that's the cherry on top.
I hate those mofos, dude.
Yeah, like you said, it used to be 1, now there's 2.
Now it's 2 Naylor brothers letting the White Sox get it, bro.
Every time, bro. It's ever since last year I've been mentioning his name, and
remember,
you know it.
Remember that Naylor comeback?
The comeback, bro.
Bro.
That's the one game where it began for me.
Mm-hmm. I hate that dude. And not personally, but sports and you know, because I'm sure
he's cool, dude.
Yeah, he looks like the type of dude that you hate having play against you, but if he's in your team, you love the dude. Yeah, because if you get into a fight, that dude's gonna be the first one to stick up for you, dude. Yeah, he seems like that kind of person. Yep. And now I feel like where the White Sox will pick it up, because I feel that a lot of these players are thirsty and they want more. They're hungry. Yeah. And I think that we do deserve a little better from the little talent that we still have. Right. But I think that this is also a fresh start to get a new third baseman.
Hopefully.
And
this would have been our boy Jake's Burger moment to shine.
Bro. Still sad about that. Still upsetting, dude.
Now he's over there in the shitty Marlins. He could have been in the shitty Sox.
But at least he was our Burger, right? Our Burger. Hitting home runs too.
Hey, my boy Tony sent me this funny meme earlier about Burger. The Marlins announced the Burger Kings over there in Miami announced that every time the Marlins win, they get free burgers. And then he put this is why they're not winning, because they don't want to give out free burgers. And I'm like, damn, now that you mention it, that's probably why.
I think they have the same record as us too, right?
Yeah,
like 2-10.
They're 1-11, I think.
Damn, dude.
Yeah,
that sucks for TA and for Jake Burger. They they thought they're gonna get out of this bad vibe, whatever, and they're over there just struggling, dude.
Just as bad as, I'm not even gonna say worse, because it's only one win less. And man,
it's just a different uniform.
Yeah, there's a different uniform, and that's it. It's crazy.
Dude. And the positive thing about it is, like I said, it's a long season. I think the White Sox will pick it up eventually. It's gonna get hotter. The bats are gonna get hotter, and let's hope that they go on a little streak. Another positive thing about it is, like Alan mentioned, my boy Garrett Crochet, dude, impressing the hell out of everybody in this freaking league. And the sad part about that is, I'm sure there's going to be a bunch of teams asking to see what the White Sox want for him, dude.
Knowing the Sox, bro, depending on their record in July, they're going to give him up for something.
So there's got to be something really good, though. Don't trade him for no cheap-ass players, dude. And I just read some, fake click bite thing that the White Sox might be holding the Cubs next closer in Michael Kopech, dude. I would hate to see Michael Kopech in a Cubs uniform, dude.
Damn.
That would really, really suck, bro. And if they continue to be doing this good, don't be surprised that the White Sox will trade him around the deadline, bro. And let's just hope that they get something good out of them.
At this point, bro, I'm ready to see who they're going to get rid of. Seeing how they're playing or depending the record in July, they're going to get rid of players.
But the way they are right now, I'm sure not a lot of teams are going to come asking for Paul DeJong.
Or anyone.
The pitchers are doing fire, though, man.
Yeah.
All right. It's been a fun episode. New, nice setup.
Yes,
Appreciate you guys joining the live. And as you guys already know, give us a like, a follow, and share.
Share with a buddy. Peace out. See you guys next week.